Chit chat time. Well, today has been a productive day. So far, I've had an anti-vaxxer. Oh, I'm not against all vaccines, just this one. Well, this is the one that could save your life. I'm saying an anti-vaxxer because you don't want to take this vaccine. So what do you call it? A pro-vacciner, except for this one? So anyway, it's, somebody said I got riled up. I'm not riled up. I pity people that have this attitude. Well, if you're healthy, you don't need to take a vaccine. Healthy people are getting the variant and dying. Okay, healthy people are in the hospital, in ICU, and dying. So this type of logic is failed. And then the next point was, well, they don't allow health professionals to tell the truth. So all these doctors and nurses that are coming forward saying the hospitals are absolutely filled, they're all lying. The CDC is lying. What are these, all actors? Okay. 500,000 people that have died is a scam. It's being in denial is not going to make it go away. You can be in denial. You can ride that barge all the way down Egypt, across Egypt, and it's not going to change the facts, okay? So leave denial in Egypt and come back to reality. Okay. We hope so. I hate to see anybody have to lose a family member or themselves wind up in a hospital and have complications the rest of their lives because they want to be in denial. Okay? Good luck with that. I just hope they don't take it home to their family members and one of the young kids wind up hospitalized because of their, denial. Anyway, the other gem I have today is one of the, followers of He Who Shall Not Be Named says, I'm the worst tarot reader she's ever seen. I say, why? Because I tell the truth? No, he is not still president. No, he is not coming back. So if you want to say I'm the worst tarot reader you've ever seen because I tell the truth about Scamananda, Scamalot, Mr. Scamalot, he who shall not be named, Mr. Scamalot, then good, go for it. So she's going to turn my channel into her friends and tell them all about how horrible I am. Oh, please do. Please do. So, I'm not going to back down from truth. I'm not going to back down from reading what's coming out. And he who shall not be named, Mr. Scamalot, is going down. Him and his whole Viper family, they're all going down. Okay? So please, yes, continue to watch my channel. Okay? And I know it's painful. Don't want to hear the truth. You want to believe in the deep state conspiracy and that he's coming back and he's actually president, and oh my goodness. Again, I feel sad for these people that are drawn into some bogus lie and are absolutely believing this nonsense, and they won't come out of it. And even when he is going down on RICO charges, They're still going to say he's been set up, it's not true, it's all a lie, it's a deep state conspiracy thing, because they want to put him on a pedestal like the second coming. Oh my goodness. You know, really, you have to have pity and you have to have compassion and feel sorry for these people that are in such a delusion and they believe it 100%. And they can't see the forest for the trees. They can't see the big picture. They can't look at, if you even looked at the past of this man, and maybe because I don't know if they live in Florida or not, but if you're living in Florida, you would know he has scammed and scammed and scammed and scammed his whole lifetime. He hires people, then doesn't want to pay them. He takes them to court, ruins their business. Okay, this has been a prolific pattern of his. He started this, what is it, a university, the school that was going to teach them all how to make money, and they could have a picture taken with a big cardboard cutout of him. And he had to pay back the money to these people because it was a what? Scam. Okay. So you want to think that this person that has been, railroaded people through courts endlessly, and that has been a con man and a scammer for years and years and years, that he is the light, a person to put on a pedestal. Okay? You might want to look at that. So anyway, that's what I've got going today. I've got an anti-vaxxer there that doesn't believe in COVID, that thinks it's all a scam. And I don't know how rationally anybody can think that when they've had 500,000 deaths. Scams and lies do not kill 500,000 people. It's something that exists that kills 500,000 people. And you think that these 500,000 people, that they all were not healthy? Okay, because if you're healthy, you don't need the vaccine. Okay, if you're healthy, you don't need it. So all of these people that died were ill to begin with. Yeah. Again, when you have this belief system and don't want to look at things rationally, and you want to be a denier. And how many of these deniers wound up dead? How many of these ones that ran these churches and were absolutely deniers of COVID have wound up dead? Now, why did they wind up dead? Because it doesn't exist? Because they weren't healthy? What? No, because it's a reality. It's a reality. So anyway, yeah, people that think I get riled up and upset, I don't get upset. Really, inside it's just still. Because I comment on something doesn't mean I'm upset. Okay? That's what I'm here for. Like I said, I've been a guru for more than 20 years. And part of the job is to break through illusion, break through delusion, to continue to put it out there. That's my job, okay? That's what I'm here for. I'm not here, just to entertain egos. It's not why I'm here. Okay, it's to try to give as much truth as I can in whatever way possible that I can, and I continue to do that. Okay, if there's something off, I will say it. Okay, so don't think that it's something that's going to, that I'm upset or I'm angry. Do you see me screaming? Do you see me yelling? Do you see me? No. If I were upset and I was angry, I would be yelling, but I'm not yelling. Okay, I don't know. It's not about being upset. It's about trying to break through to reality. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to confront any of these things. They go, just block it, ignore them, make them go away. I don't want to look at it. It's too, well, you don't have to say anything to that person, okay? I've said what I said, and the last one I said, we're done. That's it. You can take your beliefs with you down the road now. We're done with this conversation, okay? I let them have some back and forth for a time, and then that's it. We're done. Okay? Because no matter what I say, they're not going to hear it until they get whacked upside the head, unfortunately. And, sometimes this is a way we have to learn a lesson. We just are, we can get stubborn. And sometimes we just need to have that harsh light of reality hit. And again, I don't wish that on anyone. I don't wish to see anyone get COVID or, take it back to their family and watch somebody get ill and pass from it, okay? Just don't want to see that, okay? But anyway, that's a reality that's going on now. You watch and you see these these doctors that say the same thing. It didn't have to happen. These people are in ICU and it could have been preventable. So we hope that they, wake up for their own sake. When I go out, I mask up. Okay, that's it. And I will continue because this is not going away anytime soon. Okay? So anyway, they talk about, need to be in the healthcare. I was in the healthcare system. Okay? I need to do research. I have done research. I was in the healthcare system. Okay? So you're preaching to the choir. Okay? Oh my goodness. Anyway, going forward, what Mithermax? What is it, Mithermax? What? He's Mama's little baby. Mr. Max. Little Mr. Max. Precious little Mr. Max. He be Mama's little baby. He's such a funny little boy. Anyway, what? Oh yeah, I know, you're a lover. You are just a lover. It is time for his grooming again. I think they must be out of town again. Are you going to give his sister a kiss? Yeah, he loves his sissy. Anyway, these two munchkins. She just, Missy Mamie, she's a good girl. She looks like an alien sometimes. You just look at her, she's got this little alien face. But she's a good girl. She's a good girl. So they're doing well, and things here are going well. Like I said, somebody was asking me about how I got my A1C down. What am I doing? Okay. You watch your sugars, you watch your carbs. Try to cut down on carb-heavy things like I can't eat potatoes, I can't eat rice. Those things are really carb-heavy and they just make my blood sugar shoot up. So you watch your thing and you see how your body reacts to different substances. Anything that's really starchy, I can't have, okay? I've used bread. You can get that bread that's got no sugar in it, okay? And if you want it sweet, then you use, what's it called? Is it Crothers? There's a jam or jelly you can get that's only made with the jam or jelly, and if you look at it, I think it's something like Crothers, something like that. I can't remember offhand. But it's very low in sugar compared to other jams, jellies, and that type of thing. Okay, so you use bread without sugar, the thin slice, and you have that, and you have, the things you want. But again, you stay away from really starchy things. I eat also very little. If I have something, like a lot of times I'll have one of those, like a lean cuisine or a Stouffer's, one of those things, and I eat half for one meal and the other half for another meal. Okay, I eat half and then I'll have a piece of bread, with the no sugar bread, okay, to supplement, okay, what I'm eating. And then throughout the day, I'll snack on things like tomatoes, bell peppers, those type of things, okay? So it's really getting your A1C down is by watching what you're having. If you're going to have a fruit, you have watermelon, any of the melons you can have, okay? Those are, you get a lot of the liquid and stuff with that, and it's lower sugar, believe it or not, than most of the fruits. So that's the way you do it. You just really watch what you're eating, watch the proportions, and see how your body reacts to these different things. Like I said, I can't have the potatoes. Very, very seldom will I ever have potatoes, maybe once a month. I may get a huge craving and then I'll have a meal where I have some potatoes. But usually potatoes and rice, verboten, forbidden in my world because it might spike my blood sugar for sure. So again, that's how you do it. You watch what you're eating. Look at everything, the carbs and the sugars. Now, if it's got a high carb, they convert into sugar right away. So you want to limit those. Okay, you've got to read labels. And look up online, there are some vegetables that are high in carbs and there are some that are not. So you eat, more often the ones that are not high in carbs. And that's how I do it. That's how I lowered my A1C. Okay? I just simply don't eat a lot. I don't load up on carbs, and I kind of snack throughout the day. Again, tomatoes, bell peppers, things like that. May have some nuts, a few nuts. If I'm really hungry, a piece of that bread that's no sugar, okay, very low carb, no sugar, thin. It's enough to stave off hunger and things. So these are the things, you just learn to work with things. You've got to look at it and learn to work with it and watch how your body reacts, okay? So that's it. That's how you do it. And like I said, if you're really low in iron in your body, people tell me, use this, use that. Well, I've tried all those things. I've gotten so many different types of iron pills from the doctors. None of them worked for me. My body does not absorb from the pills. Okay? Just doesn't. I've tried them for a number of years and doesn't absorb. So, like I said, the Floradix or the Floravital, that absorbs right away. And instead of using sugar, oh, and if you use sugar, use the coconut sugar that's by Big Tree. It doesn't elevate your blood sugar rapidly like regular sugar will. And I stay away from stevia and those type of things because sometimes those things cause more complications. So use the coconut by Big Tree. That's good. And instead of using any sugar at all in my coffee, I've even backed off of any of the coconut tree. Although if I was using sugar, that's what I would use, and it does not elevate your blood sugar rapidly. So what I'm using in my coffee now is a tablespoon of the blackstrap molasses instead of sugar. And again, blackstrap molasses doesn't raise your blood sugar really rapidly, and it's got all the minerals and things in that your body needs. Very good for if you are low iron and you need to supplement iron in your diet. It's excellent for that. And also it's got, I think it's B vitamins and iron and yeah, all the things you need. But yeah, the Floravital or Floradix, they're not cheap. The 23-ounce bottles is $50-something, so it's not cheap, but it really does work to raise your iron. So I've only been using it, for a couple weeks, and it raised it from 2.9 up to 5 within a couple. Now I've got a long way to go. I have to get over above 20, so yeah. I'm going to be using this for a while. But it does work. Now, some people have been able to raise their iron with just blackstrap molasses. Now, if you don't like the taste of licorice, if you like the taste of licorice, you'd be okay with it, black licorice. I can't stand the taste of black licorice. But in the coffee, it takes the coffee from being acidic into alkaline, and it actually works in the coffee. Go figure. Now, if you try to have blackstrap molasses on its own, it's like eating a big mouthful of Vaseline, licorice ginger flavored Vaseline. Not pleasant, okay? Not pleasant. And unless you love black licorice, then you might enjoy it. I don't know, but here, I don't care for that taste at all. So that's what's going on here. So I think I've covered about everything for the moment. And poor Mr. Max, he wants to go O-U-T for a W-A-L-K. He's giving me the face. He's like, his eyes are like this. I'm trying to communicate with you. Will you read my thoughts? I'm getting the stare down. Yes, I know. I know what you want. Yes, I know. Oh, kissing up to me and everything. Yeah, I know. So I think I will try to take these two munchkins out today. Take them out for a ride and a quick stroll, and come back and watch some more YouTube, see if there's something else to be read on, and if you think of a subject, put it in the comments section. I do so appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Love and light. We'll see you online.